4-1 tonight at UBS Arena to the Vancouver Canucks. There's not a lot you could say that's very positive about this game. The Islanders came out flatter than a board in the first period. They had a 5-on-3 power play that they got maybe one shot off on in the very beginning of the game, and that set the tone for the whole day. By the end of the first period, the Islanders were down 3-0 off 2 goals from Kiefer Sherwood and a goal from David Kemp. Ilya Sorokin had given up 3 goals on 8 shots. It wasn't pretty. Didn't get any better from there. Got to be honest with you. The Islanders were 0 for 3 on the power play. They probably should have had more. There were tripping penalties all over the place that weren't being called. Matthew Schaefer got taken down. Anders Lee got taken down. John J.G. Pajot got taken down. But regardless, it really didn't matter. The Canucks outplayed the Islanders up and down the ice, all over the place, all game long. The Islanders were sloppy. They were unorganized. They were disinterested. They played like they had someplace else to be tonight. And it showed. They got booed off the ice at the end of the first period. They practically got booed off the ice at the end of the second period. And they deserved it. They were playing horrendously. Shots on goal for the game were 30 for Vancouver, 23 for the Islanders, but you would never know it. The Islanders' shots were not very high danger chance shots. The Islanders' goal by Anders Lee was a nice play. They had pulled Ilya Sorokin with about 5 minutes left in the third period, and they got a nice pass from Cal Ritchie across the front of the net, and he was able to bury it. That's it. That's all you can say. That's the only time they ever showed up. They showed up at 14:55 of the third period for a shift and a half. It was a pathetic showing. I called it this morning. I said that these are the games the Islanders always struggle with. Teams that they're supposed to bank points against, teams that are below them in the standings, teams that are below them statistically. In pretty much every category, the Islanders come out time and time and time and time again and lay an egg. And they laid an egg tonight. It was horrendous to watch. It was really, really, really difficult to watch that game. The best part of the game was on the way out, I got handed a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. It made my walk back to the car so much nicer. I was able to enjoy a Chick-fil-A sandwich, piping hot, right out of the bag. They had them all ready. They were handing them out to the fans as we were leaving. I got one in my hand. I was able to open it up and eat it on the way to the car. It made me smile. That was the first time I smiled the entire night. This team drives you crazy. You know they can play well. You cannot blame this on Bo Horvat not being in the lineup. You cannot blame unorganized passing, sloppy passing, inconsistent play in our own end. We got pinned in our own end consistently by the Vancouver Canucks. There is no excuse for this type of play. I don't understand how this team can look themselves in the mirror after today and say that they gave a good effort tonight. Ilya Sorokin was hung out to dry. Ilya Sorokin had a bad night. Ilya Sorokin, on the other hand, also saved them from being down 8-9-0 at points in time. There was a period of time in the second period, we were outshot 11-5 in the second period, and if it wasn't for Ilya Sorokin standing on his head, they probably could have put in 3 or 4 more goals. It's hard to explain. I called it this morning. I said this was a trap game. It was a trap game. It was definitely a trap game. The Islanders fell into the trap like they always do. These were bankable points tonight, and the Islanders let them go just right through the faucet, right down the drain. We got 2 more games before the Christmas break. Tomorrow in Buffalo, and then again on Tuesday against Jersey at home. They better shake it off on the plane ride to Buffalo, and they better come out firing on all cylinders tomorrow, or this is going to be a very long break. It's hard to get excited. It's hard to be positive about what happened tonight. It reminded me of a game a couple of years ago when Seattle came to town and just blew the doors off of us, and we blew us right out of the building. It was almost like the team forgot how to skate, forgot how to pass, forgot how to shoot. We had a 5-on-3 power play, and I think we had 2 shots on goal. How is that possible? I'm at a loss for words for that. I really am. This team can drive you crazy. They are much better than this. They've shown that they're much better than this. They need to be much better than this. It was a pathetic showing tonight. A really pathetic showing tonight. When the best thing that happened all night long was a free Chick-fil-A sandwich on the way to the way to the car in the parking lot. We need to brush this off, guys, and get on with it and put it behind us and move on. Dave Riddick's got to step up tomorrow, and they got to bring home points from Buffalo. Turn the corner. Stop using Bo Horvat's absence as an excuse for not having any offense. And Matthew Schaefer has to stop trying to take it all on himself. You're 18 years old, Matthew. You don't have to skate the puck up the ice all by yourself. You don't have to try to dipsy doodle all by yourself. You don't have to try to make passes all by yourself. You gave away some good opportunities to Vancouver tonight because you're trying to do too much. Rein it back, step back, play like you were at the beginning of the year. You say the same for Matt Barzal. You could say the same for Casey Cizikas. The only player who played like he had purpose tonight was Mark Gakholm. Mark Gakholm played like a man possessed tonight. He would be my Islanders' first star. Other than that, you can mail the entire team in because nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. And it was evident. The team got booed off the ice at the end of the first period, justifiably so. Friday night, full house, a lot of people there, wanting to be excited, wanting to cheer them on, and they came out flat as a board, and they got smoked. Inexcusable. All right, enough. Let's put this behind us. Tomorrow, I will have my morning walk with further thoughts about tonight after I get a chance to think about it. You know, Kiefer Sherwood had a hat trick tonight. His 14th, 15th, and 16th goals of the season. Good for him. He earned it. He deserved it. Yes, one was a power play goal. Yes, one was an empty netter. But you know what? They all look the same on the scorebook. Tomorrow is another day. Put this game behind us. Islanders need to put it behind them. They need to get some points tomorrow. They need to shake this off. This is 2 games in a row looking like they are asleep. You cannot wait for Bo Horvat to come back. This conference and this division are too tight. You string together losses like this, and you will be out of the playoffs in the blink of an eye. If they aren't already by the end of the weekend. Come on, guys, wake up. The Islanders are better than this. You guys are better than this. We've seen you play better than this. Play like it. Act like it. Do it. Tomorrow is another chance for you to turn the corner, and let's hope you take advantage of it. Tomorrow I'll be on with my morning walk and my game, well, maybe my game preview. Game preview tomorrow because it is a game day. We'll talk about tonight's game a little bit more. We'll preview the game against the Buffalo Sabres, and we'll go from there. So until then, I look forward to talking to you then. Let's go Islanders. Let's go.